Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mr. D coming in from the dashboard dad cam. Hope everybody's having a great morning. I once again apologize for the weird psychedelic fade effect going on there. Video's going to be really quick today. I haven't been making a lot of content lately because I'm getting ready to make a lot of content in regards to now being the 5th grade and 6th grade math teacher at Imagine Charter Schools of West Melbourne. And I'm getting ready for the holidays. But real quick, it's my update about the whole Teacher of the Year thing. The announcements and the results were posted and told yesterday, and I didn't get it. It's okay. It's weird because it was a shock and a surprise to even be nominated for Teacher of the Year. You know, so it was never an award I wanted to go after. It was never something I wanted to pursue. But it was an honor, it was a privilege to be nominated, chosen by colleagues, you know? And, you know, next year, you know, who knows, we'll see, or maybe the year after that. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it might have been nice to win. Yeah, you know, even up until the very last moment, I was holding out a little bit of hope that, you know what, maybe they do call my name. But I knew they weren't going to. It's one of those situations where you look around you and you just know. Okay? The way I describe it is the people that were nominated this year kind of mirror the, I want to say it was the 2002 or 2003 Academy Awards when Sean Penn won for Mystic River. Long story short, I was the Bill Murray. In 2002-2003, there were 5 people nominated for Best Actor. Sean Penn, Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, Jude Law, and Johnny Depp. Now, if you follow movies like I do, you would definitely have known that Sean Penn was going to win. Here's why. Ben Kingsley had already won an Oscar and an Academy Award. So getting nominated one more time was just another accolade in keeping him relevant in the movie industry. Jude Law, Johnny Depp are so young back then, and still are young now, that there's going to be tons of more nominations for them as time goes on. And that left Bill Murray and Sean Penn. Once again, it left Bill Murray, Ghostbusters Bill Murray, Stripes Bill Murray, Groundhog Day Bill Murray, and Sean Penn. And even before the Academy Award was, you know, given out and the show showed up, everybody was saying how much of a lock-in Sean Penn was because he deserved it. It was his time to get it. But there's a difference there. It's like, my question is, did he really earn it? You know, I thought actually Johnny Depp did better that year, but that's another story. So, Sean Penn wins. And then you got Bill Murray. That was like 17, 16 years ago. Bill Murray has not been nominated ever since. But does that really mean he's a loser? Does that mean he really lost? Look at the pop culture status around Bill Murray that has sprung up in the last like 20 years. And then it made me think, okay, what about the Academy Awards of 1994, Best Picture? And I ask all my friends, what was the best movie of 1994? And hands down, they all run to Forrest Gump. And then I tell them, I'm like, well, stand back and think. What if I told you, and I said, does anybody remember who Forrest Gump beat out? And they don't. And then I remind them about a little movie that was directed by a little unknown director at the time. And that movie was Pulp Fiction, directed by Quentin Tarantino. Now look here, 23 years later, you tell me, are there more Forrest Gump copies out there? Are there more people imitating how that movie was filmed? What that movie was about? Are there more people imitating Forrest Gump's character? Or 23 years later, are people more inclined to copy the way Quentin Tarantino casts his movies, the way Quentin Tarantino films his movies out of sync? Are they more inclined to, and is Quentin Tarantino more of an influential director since? So with these inspirations in mind, what I did is that's how I'm taking this loss, is that it really isn't a loss. You know, I mean, do I really need an award to say that I could have been, or I was Teacher of the Year? I don't know. I don't care. You know, the award is just an award. My results is what I see in my students. My results is what I see in my coworkers. That's all I got to say. You know, I mean, my students, 5th and 6th grade, both seem very energetic, very eager to learn. You know, the words getting around that 5th grade is starting to, you know, come together as a class again. Their behaviors are starting to, you know, subside. They're being very, you know, eager to do their work. I'm very excited, so I'm going to reward them with no homework tonight. You know, they earn that reward, and that's how I am. So basically, it's like, you know, it was an honor and privilege to win, to be nominated. I still see my influence amongst other grades in the school and other students. You know, aftercare, doing aftercare. You know, last year they needed somebody. I stepped up. I was like, I'll do it. And it went from, you know, they needed a volunteer. And I'm like, I'll volunteer to do it. I'm not doing anything after school. It gives me, it basically, it disciplines me to, you know, become a better teacher, in my opinion. But anyway, thank you, everybody. I just want to say, you know, it's an honor and a privilege to have been nominated. Maybe there's next year. Maybe there's never a year again. But you know what? No one can ever take away the fact that I was nominated. No one can ever not say he was never nominated. You know what? That's tremendous. It really, really is. So, everybody, you have a great day. And, you know, holidays are coming up. Be generous. Be very, very generous to those who are around you that don't have what you have. And if you think you don't have a lot, you think you've got a little, just remember, there are some people out there who have nothing. And a little is still a lot more than nothing. All right? Have a good one.